In this video, we'll take a look at planar construction in our Kohera3D beta release. So under Models, Planar Construction, let's click that button. So there's a few different options of what we can do to fit a planar surface to the roof of this building here. So the first thing is just click a point on the planar area that we want to fit, and we'll choose plane from seed point. Okay, if you don't like your result, you can click Control Z on your keyboard to undo that, or just X out of the plane fit. The other thing is select from seed point. So this here will select the points in that plane. All right, and this is my preferred method. So let's take a look here. We've grabbed a few points on this other section of roof. Let's increase the subsample here. So by selecting the points, we can take our tools here and go, like for the polygon, and deselect to just try to clean up our point selection. So we've grabbed a section of the gutter. I'm going to remove that from my selection. And we'll grab this piece here too. And basically just click the control button on your keyboard and then double click to deselect. Now we'll choose plane from selected points. So this is much better. Now to save this plane, we'll begin by giving it a name. Let's just say roof 1. Press the tab button on your keyboard to tab out of the name field, and then click accept. Choose a folder. You can create a custom one, but I'm just going to put it in the temporary scans folder. Click accept. Since we chose the point selection option, we'll now need to clear our selection. And then let's move over here and we'll do the same thing with this next section of roof. So I'm going to switch back over to the point tool, click a point, models, planar construction, and let's do the plane from selected points again. So we'll start by select from seed point to make our point selection, and just as before, we'll grab the polygon tool and let's clean this up just a little bit. Press Control on the keyboard and double click to deselect. Okay, and we'll call this roof 2. Press Tab on the keyboard. Oh, actually, we need to click plane from selected points first. And already gave it a name, so now I'll just click accept. And I'll choose a folder where we wish to save it, and then clear the selection. Next, I'm going to plane fit this section of wall. So again, just the same thing. Models, planar construction. Select a point. Let's go to the point tool. So plane from seed point. That would give us this plane here. Now I do not want the concrete at the bottom of that, so let's undo. And we'll choose select from seed point. So this is how the surface was created the first time. So again, we'll just choose the polygon, clean this up a little, hold Control, double click, and then a plane from selected points. And we'll just call this one Wall 1, tab, click Accept, choose our folder to save it, and then we'll clear our selected points. And let's go ahead and do this door. So models, planar construction, plane from seed point, and that one does pretty good without having to make a point selection. Call this one door 1, click Accept, choose a folder, and there we go. And the last piece, I'll go ahead and do this one here. Plane from seed point. We can see here it's grabbed part of the ground. So I'm going to press Control Z to undo that. And we'll select from seed point. It's going to select the points here. And we can grab this extra piece. So I'm just selecting the points that I wish to add. I don't need this. And we don't want this piece of ground here. So I'm going to remove those, hold Control, double click, and then plane from our selected points. We'll call this one Wall 2, press Tab, Accept, choose a folder, Accept, and then clear our selection. So let's go over to the Scene Explorer. We'll turn off the scan, and this is what we get. Now at this point, you can move over to the Project Explorer and just right click to export each of these planes. And you can do that through each of them. Again, this is a beta feature, so we'll be making some updates. One of them is the ability to just export everything all at one time. At this time, the exports from Kohera are the boundaries of those planes, and we're hoping to add surfaces in the future. But for now, I'm going to show Rhino and then AutoCAD. So basically, you just, in Rhino, click this and use the planar surface command, and then just go through and repeat it. And there you go. In AutoCAD, you'll first want to explode. Then we'll use the surface patch command. We'll choose curves, select, enter, enter. All right, thank you for watching.